I'll go ahead and get right into it, and then let's talk about it on the other end. Thank you so much. Let's do it. Good morrow, good day, and good evening, good all that to everybody here. My name is The Real Vince Taylor. I'm representing the movie blog, and it is a pleasure to see the voices of some of my favorite characters. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I told them before, I could take this show in my veins if they allowed me to. I'm also continuing from Vox. I didn't follow the campaigns, but definitely watch the show. So if it's cool, I love to dig right on into it. And I am going to start with my dog, Sam. Yeah, Sam, the troll. Yeah, Sam. I'll be seeing you put a bunch of stuff online and you be trolling a little bit, but we're going to leave that alone for right now. I want to start with this. You voiced my favorite character. Sorry, no disrespect, everybody. Love y'all equally. But my favorite character in Vox was Scanlan. And so I was so geeked that you joined us again. This time we're a goblin, which is cool. Yeah. And I just want to say real quick, some of my favorite characters, Bart Simpson, Riley Freeman, Huey Freeman, these are folks that are voiced by characters that aren't of the same gender. What was the thought process that went into you being the voice of the young lady goblin that we know is not the brave?
I mean, we all have a young lady goblin in all of us, really. And this is just my turn to come out. I think back when we invented this story, when we first played through the campaign, we were all pushing the limits of what playing a role-playing game could mean. We were telling different kinds of stories, exploring different kinds of characters. And something that I wanted to do was play a character that I would never ever get to play in real life, and so a goblin, a female goblin, is someone that I would never get to cast in reality, and that is the joy and amazing opportunity of doing things in the tabletop space, but also doing things in the animated space. You get to play characters that you get to voice characters that you would never get a chance to in a real movie or TV show. And so I'm very lucky that I got to do it originally, and very lucky that I got to keep doing the voice of Not the Brave in the animated series. We do a little bit of help with my voice to make it a little bit higher, a little bit more feminine digitally. And I think it comes across as wonderfully weird and strange.
Yes. And just for the record, I love it. I love it. If there's any doubt as to what I thought about it, I love the character. It was seamless, my friend. So kudos to you. Can't wait for more. If I could, because I have more for you, but I want to journey on to Miss Johnson, if I may. And Miss Johnson, my question for you is a little different, all right? Because I'm a little curious. This campaign has been going on for a while, right? And I'm just curious as to when you started to delve into the D&D space. What was your introduction to it? Did you experience any, say, growing pains in this whole ordeal when we're trying to figure out how to navigate amongst the bard and whatnot? And what was that experience like for you? I mean, this is exciting, right?
Yes, of course. I mean, my first jump into D&D was with this group, however many years ago that was. 13 years ago?
13 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. And just sitting in Matt and Maricia's living room or Travis and Laura's living room and playing D&D. I mean, I'd heard about it, of course, but sitting at the table as an adult in my 30s playing it for the first time was everything. I mean, it's some of the best nights of my life were some of those home games that we had still to this day. And the fact that we're still getting to play together and still telling stories together is one of the absolute highlights of my life.
Very brief follow-up. Ashley, I ain't gonna lie, you strike me as one of the cool kids. Okay.
Was it weird?
That's her. You nailed her. You nailed
it. I am one of the cool kids. Always have been. And
absolutely. Yeah, man. You're at the cool table. Of course. So like when you were brought into this world, like what were there any apprehensions? Were you like, ew, like D&D, like who, or was it like I'm just curious, like, because it was interesting for me. And I'm just curious for you, because you do have a history in acting. So you already have, a souped up manner of ways that things should go. So just curious.
Yeah, I think the only ideas I had about it, my brother played when I was a kid, and he would play in his room with his friends, and I would listen at the door, and I would sometimes try to sneak in, and they'd be like, "Hey, girl, get out!" So I think a lot of what I thought D&D was something that women don't play. So I think maybe that's what kept me away from it. But certainly not any ideas of like, oh, that's dorky or that's nerdy. I didn't know enough about it. I mean, probably if I did, I would have been like, yeah, this is really dorky and nerdy. As it is, but that's where the fun is.
Of course.
Yeah, but I finally found my inner child finally found the group of people that I can have as my found family.
Spoken like a true cool kid, I swear. And if I could say, like Yasha, if I could say, scares, forget my language, the living fuck out of me when I'm watching the show. She's like Omar from The Wire. Like she's like the ghost of Christmas past. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see them vultures, you're like, So I'll leave it there. I did see all of them. I was supposed to say that in advance, so my apologies. But yes, I'm a spoiler, so I cannot wait to see what else we get to see following this series.
A crazy spoiler. Yeah, a crazy spoiler is she starts whistling "Farmer in the Dell" pretty soon later in the season. So,
but it's haunting.
But it's like the haunting version, you know.
Okay, I love it. Let me move along to Matthew real quick, Mr. Essick, if you don't mind, kind sir. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I thought y'all were supposed to be friends, like everybody on this, like in this campaign. All right, but for some reason, somehow you end up, I do have spoilers, killing your mom, killing your best friend. What did you do to upset the people? Okay, am I doing too much?
Yo, listen, let me tell you something, bro. Like you are when I tell you courageous, I don't ever listen. I did an interview, and when I did the interview, the director himself, I mean, the showrunner himself, basically was like, "Here, if you want to know this," and he starts dropping. I'm like, "Oh God!" I looked at him like it was you. I was like, "Man, if you don't stop right now, like we are here on behalf of stars, and you're doing it." In terms like, yo, you're not understanding this. So the fact that you went in there being Vince Taylor 100%, you could not help yourself. That's why giving you screeners is never a good idea, because you are going to spoil some shit. Like, you my best friend. You my best friend. You my best friend in the world,
likewise,
bro. But I know not to do crimes with you, cause like,
don't play like that. Don't make me talk. don't make me talk.
Look at you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're right. I'm already spoiled. Yeah, I'm ready to tell right now.
Vincent,
I'm a terrible co-defendant. Like, you don't even know the half of it, yo. Like,
we haven't even read you your rights yet, and you telling us everything, sir. I'm just a security mall cop. You ain't had to tell me.
Okay, all right. I'll tell you what. We only got a few minutes left, so I'm gonna skip past that part, and then this is the funny part, because, like I said, this interview is supposed to be 10 minutes, and I somehow have 14 minutes on this interview. So just watch how I navigate, because I went into this one apologetic. Yo, my bad. I didn't see the comment section last time. My bad. I'm going to pay attention to. So she already knows. But somehow I still found a way to get my way out of it. So let's check it out. Actually show all the different range of what he has to go through, from youth to his homelessness as of now, or houselessness, whatever you want to call it. Okay, all right. You know what? Maybe maybe I should watch it first.
Not you put this upstairs drop with no shit. What?
Whoa.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No prep.
Like, this is
no prep.
I'm like, yo, listen, I'm glad I'm seeing this, because I'm now seeing the flexibility in which you can. Because listen, I always thought when I watched the screeners that they're giving me just this content for me to kind of have, make my own judgment about the series. And then that way, when I come into the interview, I can come in with a level of passion, excitement, or whatever. You take the screeners like, let's talk about what happens in episode 4 this season. Let's go into bro. I'm scared. I'd be scared of you but the fact that they let you do it and for as long as you did it tells me that, hey, maybe there's a gray area that you literally learned how to navigate.
There's no gray area, man. It says in the email, it says if you want to ask them about the show, just tell them that in advance. The disadvantage that I put myself in is that you now fall under the embargo. Like if you do the spoiler, then you can't drop your content until after that's why I couldn't talk about it last week. Yeah. So I can't, and even to today, like I'm like, damn, man, I don't even know if I want to spill this information for our crowd because they ain't even watched it yet.
Yeah, because I think they only dropped what you said 4 episodes, 6 episodes.
Yeah. So everything ain't even out there.
Tell them what happened in the finale. You were like, so in the finale.
So when the hero dies in the end, right? So did I just want to know.
On behalf of Ant, because if Ant was here, Ant would have been in the comments, in our private comments right now, like, hey, yo, Vince, hey.
You got to bring that down. What are you talking about? You guys slow that down.
Well, all right. So for the record, I only mentioned things that occurred within the first 3 episodes, and those episodes dropped already. So I haven't spoiled anything with regard to the embargo. I'm very careful about that. But we've always been conscious of our viewers and listeners having not viewed the content already. And for that, we don't want to be, don't mean we won't be. We don't want to be the one that spoils it for you. But I mean, it's in my nature. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
maybe we will, maybe we won't. Let's all play Russian roulette together.
Yo, could you imagine? Yo, Ty, could you imagine Yaz like getting the opportunity to like Yaz is going? First of all, she like
Yaz would be like,
fuck, like I was watching this shit. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I was on the way to one house from the other house and the other house, and then my husband Austin, he was like, oh my god, did you feel tortoise? I was like, dude, like what the fuck? And I was like, yo, what the fuck, dog? What the fuck?
Leave Yaz alone. Yaz is not here to defend herself.
I love my little sis, man.
Yaz would give them a recap of the entire season.
Yes, indeed.
And then drop it all like through, and then you talk to and then and look, they'd be like,
it's okay. I take acting classes. It's okay. I can. It's okay. I can spoil it. I was in acting classes until like 2:00 in the morning. You know we love you, old girl. Well, listen, I tell y'all what, we got. All right, just a real quick, an update. I'm trying to keep the show under 2 hours because it's easier to edit that way. That way we can put more content on YouTube. We have more watchable hours and continue to be monetized. Hey, because that's nice, right? And also, frankly, 3 hours is a long time. Y'all be staying that long. I watch the numbers. They start dropping off a little bit after 2. But what we will do is that because oftentimes we get off the show and we sit here and talk again for like 2-3 more hours. We'll record that and we'll post that on Sunday, the parts that we can share, because everything ain't public. All right. Mm-hmm. So on behalf of myself, the homie Kira, and once again, Kira, thanks so much for introducing us to the Midnight Comic folks. The homie Ty for pulling up as well. I'm gonna go ahead and end this thing real quick because we really, literally, legit ain't got no time left. So as we always say, be your authentic self. Because if you ain't being yourself, guess what? You're being fake, and it ain't not man. Honor in that. And don't spoil stuff for people if you can avoid it.